Hi Maisie, I just saw The Wolfman in theaters and I didn't like it. Let's dive into it. The 2025 Wolfman is directed by Leigh Whannell and stars Christopher Abbott, Julia Garner, and Matilda Firth. Wolfman! It's a horror movie, allegedly. I don't really have a special connection to Wolfman related material. I've only ever seen one Wolfman movie, and that was the 1941 Wolfman. I saw it because I had a disc from Walmart that had a bunch of old black and white monster movies. I absolutely loved them, some more than others. Wolfman's never been a favorite of mine, but I was very excited because the director of the 2025 Wolfman directed a movie I really loved called The Invisible Man. So when it was announced that he was going to be taking on a Wolfman movie, I was very pumped. Look, this movie's not scary. It really isn't scary. It's also not a very traditional telling of a Wolfman from what I can tell. Again, I've only ever seen the 1941 Wolfman, so I'm not tied down to Wolfman has a specific origin or a specific kind of vibe to a movie. None of that, right? I was immensely disappointed with this movie. I wouldn't even really call this a Wolfman movie. There's maybe 5 minutes of Wolfman, but it's mainly a transformation movie, which take those 5 minutes of Wolfman out, and it's basically just a zombie movie? At least that's what it felt like to me. It really does feel more like a zombie flick than it does a Wolfman movie. And it doesn't help that when you actually get to see the Wolfman, it's not very wolf-like, like at all. But that's another department where I was immensely disappointed. The effects and makeup. I was so underwhelmed. I was like, this is our Wolfman? This is our transformation? You know, monster movie effects in particular, monster special makeup, has been around for years. And there's so much goodness in that department. There's so many classic designs, really gory transformations. And this movie has moments of gore, right? Nothing to squirm in your seat about. You know, I've talked a lot about what I didn't like with the movie. Let's at least name some positives, right? The music. I really like the music in the movie. Like the first and third act has music where I was like, oh, I like that. There seems to be some kind of theme, like something I can recognize. I'm supposed to feel this way. I'm supposed to recognize this is a cue for this kind of moment. And then there's the middle, where it's just, I said let's name some positives and then immediately turned it negative. Basically, this is a Wolfman movie that thinks it's a character study when it's really just, it's not that. It's just boring. It's not scary. It's not even really tense. And there's not even great creature effects makeup to justify it. Should you go out of your way to watch this in a movie theater? No. Just wait for Universal to poop it out on Peacock. Yeah, it was just immensely disappointing. I loved his take on The Invisible Man. I love it. It's one of my favorite horror thriller movies. I'm just let down more than anything. Yeah. But anyways, that's my review of The Wolfman. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Let me know in the comments. I'm sure I'm wrong about several things, and I don't super care. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you at the movies.